Hello, neurodivergent nation. How long does it take you to earn $700 in profit? I don't mean gross pay, I mean profit. That's after all your expenses are paid. What's left over that you can spend on delicious zip soda from the pop shop? Or spending your shiny new nickel at the picture show down at ye old theater. That takes me back. Anyway, it takes me a long time to profit $700. Some months I don't profit at all, thanks to insurance companies most often making it difficult for me to get paid. But if you are making money after all the money's come in, after all the bills are paid, and you have money left over just to save or spend or to invest, how long does it take you to make that $700? Some of us never make an extra $700 because so many of us are living paycheck to paycheck. Some can earn it in a day, but did you know that United Healthcare profited $700 per second in 2023? That's $700. And it might not sound like a lot, but in the time it just took us to save this, so far they profited $25,900. How long does it take you to profit $25,900? Oops, wait. Now it's $30,000. Wait, now it's $32,400. Now it's $33,800. You get the point though. So that's a ton of money. Think of it like this though. If you had $1 billion in $1 bills, that would weigh about 20,000 pounds. So Scrooge McDuck, that is United Healthcare, has been swimming in 440,000 pounds of dollars in extra money like in 2023. That's just 2023. So yeah, tons and tons of money. And that's only United Healthcare for one single year. I'll bet they profited more in 2024. And I don't even know how much all the insurance companies made when you combine it, but I know it's a lot. But I'm not here to talk about how many tons of dollars they made. I'm here to talk about all the other wacky stuff that's going on that's been distracting us from the fact that health insurance companies have not changed anything to help us. And politicians, they haven't done crap either. Before the CEO shooting versus now, everything's pretty much the same. There really hasn't been any difference. No change is made to speak of. Are we mad about it? Yes. Do we demand change? Yes. Has anything happened? No. Oh, wait. I stand corrected. The health insurance companies have taken care to spend more on the personal security of their CEOs and top executives. So they have done something with the tons and tons of money that you are paying them. They hired more security for themselves to protect themselves from you, I guess, and me. I don't know. So this makes me think of a king sitting on his throne just sweating with worry because the peasants are outside and they're starving to death and they're starting a revolution, so the king has his knights and his protectors surround him and the castle so that the peasants don't break through the gate and take control. We are the starving peasants. The insurance companies are the undeserving, selfish kings having their dances and eating their turkey legs and living high on the hog, while we peasants, we're paying for all of that and slowly dying outside of the gates from poison, disease, pestilence, injury, and more. Damn it, that's our turkey leg they're eating on. We paid for that. We paid for the security that they're using to protect themselves from us. So what else are they changing? Nothing that I know of. But since the shooting that had us all going to the internet to tell our stories of being utterly bamboozled, I remember that on the last video I did, you guys had great stories of things that happened. I mean, I'm sorry that happened. But the insurance company's been cheating you and me, and it seems like an awful lot of new and strange things have been happening since then, I think maybe to distract us. So right now, as I speak, half the California seems to be on fire again. We've got synchronized drone dancing going on all over the place. And what's this I hear about plasmoids and orbs? My nephew just told me about that the other day. Also, apparently Donald Trump has cracked the case on the cause of autism again, so we can all be happy about that, right? No. Then there was a very tragic school shooting, and Russia shot down a civilian jet, allegedly, and TikTok's existence in the US is being threatened. And apparently there's a backpack with like $1 million in cocaine found in the Canadian wilderness. And there's a big ass lottery jackpot that people are talking about. And the Hawk-Tuah girl made millions from some meme coin thing or whatever they call that thing. And the Tyson chicken plant caught on fire, resulting in the state of Georgia smelling delicious. What else? I don't know. But what I do know is that these stories have been dominating the headlines these past few weeks. And as you probably know, the headlines about us all being cheated and harmed by insurance companies and their executives who make terrible decisions, that's fallen to the back of the pack, and it's now being buried by celebrities who've lost their homes. By the way, our thoughts and prayers are with Paris Hilton, who lost her beachfront Malibu home. It's tough being in the boo, yo. That is from the movie Jamie Kennedy. Malibu's Most Wanted, thank you. Oh, sadly, Anthony Hopkins, his home burned also, and he's one of our neurodivergent friends, so that kind of sucks. He was diagnosed autistic. Eugene Levy, I love that guy. His character's great, and he did the whole World of Solid by creating Schitt's Creek. But really, so many have lost so much, including their lives in those fires. And rightfully so, we should be upset about it. But this is being covered by the news, but also being covered are the orbs and the cocaine-filled backpack stories, and we're all focusing less and less on the healthcare insurance problem that have been killing so many more people for so many years. It also seems that when the media is reporting on the health insurance problems, they're focusing just on the shooting and not why people are so angry with the insurance industry. They may give it a quick tacit mention, but they're really just hammering the idea that if someone's not totally upset about the shooting of Brian Thompson, then they are a piece of crap. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tinfoil hat time. Okay. I asked myself, why is the media defending the health insurance industry and not telling more of the real story? You know, the real story about busting open the problems with the health insurance industry. Why is that? It's really a big deal, isn't it? Well, is it because the insurance industry pays mainstream media just a ton of money every day to advertise their hot-selling, high-profit, high-denial insurance plans? So doesn't that mean that if the mainstream media gets their money from insurance companies, and if the insurance companies are held accountable for the death of so many people due to denials and claims, then eventually the money that the media companies are paid every day from the health insurance industry starts to go away, right? So you can see why the media seems to be spinning this in favor of the health insurance companies. That's what it seems like to me. Think about it. For a minute, all the eyes were on the insurance industry and their heinous crimes against humanity. The CEOs went into hiding and they pumped up their security detail, again, that many of you paid for, by the way. Thousands of people all over were telling their stories of insurances denying or delaying or defending denials, which directly caused people to not receive life-changing or life-saving treatments. But then, just a few days later, just like that, these UFOs or drones really started getting the attention of the media. And all the other stories popping up took our attention off of the insurance industry problems. They seem to have surpassed all the insurance health-related stories pretty quickly. Yes, many of the stories are important, but some are not. Ha! Tua! And it seems like a distraction. Drones seem like a distraction to me. What do you think? I don't know. It just looks like the mainstream media is trying to turn the attention away from the horrendous policies and practices of the healthcare insurance industry. Trying to be like, hey, look over there, look over there. Don't talk to anyone about the insurance industry that's been doing all you guys bad for so long. Look, drones, they're moving together. Ooh, Mel Gibson's home burned. Oh no, look over here, everyone. Oh no. That's from South Park. No, Family Guy, sorry. And the politicians, the ones who we hired to protect us and should be representing us, not the insurance company's billions in profits, they aren't doing shat about all that I've seen. Not really. I mean, yeah, they come out and they pretend to be outraged and they want to have a Senate hearing on it, blah, blah, blah. It all seems like posturing and theatrics to me. Half those Senate hearings, they're an embarrassment because they have no idea what they're doing in them. Nothing really has changed. And I want to see some of these a-holes who are responsible for people dying, I want to see them in handcuffs and in real prisons, not those Club Med prisons. They need to be in prison for the intentional screwing over the American people and withholding payment or authorizations for care that can save people's lives. So let me ask you, can you feel the desperation in these news pieces about the CEO? Can you see them trying to repair the damage done to the image of the insurance industry? I can. Maybe it's just my tinfoil hat talking, I don't know. Because that's the media's sugar daddy. And the media needs new highlights. You can see from this graph that 41% of young people are not hating the shooting of the CEO. Now, take that for whatever you want. I don't know whether it's good or bad. I'm just saying that's your opinion. But my message today is to pay close attention to what the media is doing with this story and all the others. And most all, don't let these other stories distract you from demanding changes in the health insurance industry. It doesn't mean other stories aren't important. Some of them are very important, but we are a country with basically severe ADHD as a whole, and we only pay attention to things for a few moments, and then we're outraged by the next story that pops up. So if they can distract us from the real story of the health insurance industry's wrongs, they get to keep their billions in advertising dollars rolling in each year, and the insurance executives still get to enjoy fine wine and caviar on their mega yachts, while some little boy is dying in his hospital bed because they won't approve his life-saving treatment because it's not medically necessary. So let's not get distracted by all the new stories popping up. We have to stay on the politicians and on the health insurance industry to make changes. If you haven't seen my other video on this yet, here it is. At the end, I explain what we can do about all this. I'm the neurodivergent doctor, and let's make sure we help each other in this neurodiverse universe. Peace. Did you just fart?